The word brand is used pretty loosely these days. Many people use the word brand to talk about logos, but logos are just one part of a brand. A brand is an emotional and even philosophical concept, while brand identity is the visual component that represents those larger ideas. And brand identity design is the actual process of creating those visual assets. So now that we've got definitions out of the way, here are the 7 steps to creating your brand identity design. First, establish clear purpose and positioning. Your brand purpose is the overarching reason for your existence. Ariel Jackson, a Google veteran, recommended using this diagram as a guide for determining your purpose. The intersection of these two is where your brand's big purpose comes to life. As for positioning, positioning states who your product is for and why it's better than competitors. Traditional positioning statements follow this fill-in-the-blank format, which you'll be able to do once you've done step number 2, which is to conduct thorough market research. Conduct phone interviews or online surveys. You can also purchase market research that's already been done for you. Good market research can help you determine who your main customer personas are, and knowing their traits is going to help you know what kind of personality your brand should have in order to appeal to that persona. Speaking of personality, third, determine your personality. Ask yourself, if my brand were a person, what would they be like? Brand personality has a huge impact on the voice, tone, and visuals of your marketing materials. To figure out your personality, consider some of these questions to get you started. Then, once you have an idea, summarize it in a single sentence or graphic, such as this one, so that everyone that represents your brand can stay consistent. Number 4, create a polished logo. So the 3 most important things to keep in mind when designing your logo. You want to keep it simple, scalable, and memorable. Take the Amazon logo, for example. The 5th step is to create an attractive color palette. Your color palette should also be pretty simple, with only 1 to 3 primary colors, supported by secondary colors to help keep things not lame. The 6th step, select professional typography. A few quick rules to follow when selecting your fabulous fonts. Don't get too fancy, don't mix more than 2 fonts at a time, do mix contrasting fonts, such as serif and sans serif, and don't over-hyphenate. Just a few rules to get you started. The 7th and last step to developing your brand identity design is to choose on-brand supporting graphics. Your brand identity should include a visual library of supporting graphics, design assets, icons, and photographs. So, in summary, if you want to develop a lasting brand, you gotta put in the work. And these 7 steps are a great start.